All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Fluckers Design, and in today's video, we are going to show you how to use and install my one-click Arma Reforger server installer. Now, this is for, of course, a dedicated server you host on your own PC or a server PC you have lying around or whatever. Um, so I decided to make this because Arma Reforged is great, but I don't really like the way Steam works with servers, and so I made this a lovely, 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 simple installer um for you guys. And yeah, so let me show you what this is, how it works, and then I will show you how to set it up yourself. All right, so let me hop over to that scene and I'll see you over there. Okay, so here I am on my server PC, and as you can see, I have a lovely bat file right there. If I click on it, it will open a command prompt and it will open this HTML page where you can see a lot of server stuff. Like all my server settings are over here. Um, And I can change my server settings here, add mods, remove mods, and it will automatically update on the in the server files. So you don't have to go in if you want to add mods like in all the other videos where you have to go in like side the JSON file, add mods, this, that, hoping you don't fuck up the structure, and yeah. So I made it real simple. I made this local web page. Don't worry, every requirement that is needed, like Python and all that stuff, is going to be installed automatically. As you can see here, Python is already installed. It will install some dependencies if you don't have them. Um, and yeah, so here we can, of course, change the server settings. We can save the server settings, start and stop the server, and we can of course go from light to dark mode. I don't know why you would like mode, but I mean, we have a dark mode. Now I will probably change this dark mode button color, and I am planning on adding the installer here, like install server, so everything is in here. And of course I will add a lot more. Now if you want to, instead of scroll down, you want to do a quick jump section. Let's say I want to go to my game settings. Bam, now we are at the game settings. Now the one issue, we have to scroll back to go to the next one, so I'll fix that. I did have it so this scrolls, that stays, but I'll fix that. Now it's real simple. For example, we have all our server settings set, and then we just click start server, and you can see server started. The server is starting. Now, I won't go over a complete full setup or a full in-depth tutorial again, because this is, I think, the fourth time I recorded, because apparently I fucked up a lot, and now I fixed everything so we can go through it at once. So it's going to start the server. If you have mods, what this comes with by default, it will go and install all those mods for you. And then it will also already open your ports on the firewall. It will not open the ports, however, on the, what's it called? Um, on your router. I'm sorry. It will not open the ports on the router. However, it will open your firewall ports, so you don't have to do that. It will do that in the installation. So of course, this is now all loading, um, and this can take a little bit. But in the meantime, what we can do, I am just going to close this because it will break if I don't do it. And I will open the Arma Reforge, and I will show you that the server is there. So let's wait for Arma to start. I'm not cutting this out. I just leave it in. You can skip this part if you want to, but yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys see no cuts, or not a lot of cuts at least. Then let's go to multiplayer, recently played in my case, and you can see the server is here, and we should be able to join. And I think it is this one, and otherwise, okay, it's not. Let's do it again. That should be the right one. Yes, and you can see all the mods. Let's join the server. And as you can see, it is running a modded version already. Now, the good thing for you guys, this is one of the most popular servers. And this server installer already comes with this entire server setup. Of course, it will not come with this setup here. You can do that yourself, but I will also make a tutorial on how to change that, and maybe also how to change the settings or the rules or whatever. But for now, that is not what we are looking for. We are looking for seeing, does the server work? Yes, you can see the server works completely fine. Everything is working as it should. Great. Awesome. Okay, can we build? Yes, we can start building. Of course we can. Look at that. And we have the armor stuff. Let's do that. And again, you can skip this part if you don't want to see this. But yeah, you can see everything is working fine. Let's build this real quick. Just real fast. Doesn't take that long. And after we build it, we are going to show you on how to install it. Now, I don't know why my camera cut off. But don't worry about that. No idea why. We'll fix that in a second. Not that big of a deal. And there you go. You can see it did what it needed to do. Great. So let's just get out of this. Let me real quick. And okay, and the camera works again. Interesting. Okay, it may be, I don't know. Doesn't really matter though. I don't know why it did that. Interesting. But yeah, you can see it works. And now let me open my server again real quick. Where is it? There it is. Hellwire. Again, if you want me to make a tutorial on this part, how to remotely connect to your server, let me know and I will definitely make a tutorial on that. Now, sometimes I do have to do this and then reconnect again. I don't know why. Download the Hellwire. No, I already have that connect. All right. So now, of course, we tested it. It works. So we're going to stop the server, and server stopped, and the server is done. So close this, close that. And now I'm going to show you on how to set this up. Now, first of all, what you want to do, of course, you want to go to my website, link down in the description. And then you will see here, probably, if you're fast, you will see it here, last updated projects, Arma reports, server files. You can click on download now for free. If it's not here and there is something else, you can go here to server files and click on there. And then click on this one. Now we only have Arma reports, but there will be more, including Rust and all that stuff. And then you want to go here. Definitely read through it. I will not go over it. You guys can read yourself. And definitely want to make sure you have all the requirements that you need. And just scroll all the way down. We get to all this later. And all you want to do now first is click on download. This will then download your server installer. Now what we want to do with this, we're going to delete that. We're going to take this. I am going to then copy this to my server. Now I already have a folder called Arma server 01. I'm going to paste it in there. And then what I'm going to do, I am going to do zip, and then I'm going to do extract here. I'm going to extract all the files. And then I am going to delete the zip file because we do not need the zip file. Now, the first thing we want to do is really simple, is right click on the installer. And then all you want to do here is run as administrator. Let's do that. This will install Steam. And once it has installed Steam, it will also install the Arma server files. So I'm gonna let this run. When this is done, I will be back. Okay, so the files are installed. We got the server installed. Now all we're gonna do is close this one. And then in Arma Reforger, we're just gonna do a double check. Yes, the config is there. Awesome. If it's not, it's also stated on the website what you need to do. Now, before we do anything else, the first thing we want to do is, again, go into your Arma Reforger server folder, right click on the start server.bat. Then you want to do edit in Notepad. And then what you want to do here, you want to go back to the website, and then you want to copy this one right here. And you can just do that by clicking here on copy. This will copy it to your clipboard. Then what you want to do is select all this and replace it. And then right here where it says your folder location, you want to grab this, click on this, and then from here, so from your folder name, not the Arma Reforger server part, but here, copy that. Or you could technically just copy this entire thing. Doesn't really matter. Let's do that. Yeah, copy this entire thing. And just from here, the Arma Reforger server till this entire part, you want to replace that with your server directory. Save it, then close. And then technically we're almost ready to roll. Now, one thing we need to do, of course, is go here on control panel and just open it. Now, if you do run in any issues here, join the Discord and contact me. Because it should install Python and all the dependencies you need for this, like Flask and all that stuff. If there is any reason why this doesn't work, this doesn't show up, or you get cannot find the page or whatever, join the Discord and I'll try and help you out. And that means then I will also update the actual files, because then there is probably something wrong. It should not, but if this happens, let me know. It should also open your, again, your firewall ports by default. It will not open your router ports by default. Now, I will not go over port forwarding in this video. However, if you guys want me to do a port forwarding video on how to do it on the router, let me know and I will definitely do that. Now, there is, of course, information on what you need to do here. These are the ports you need to open in your router. So if that doesn't work, you can also contact me on Discord or whatever, or leave a comment down below that you would like a video, even though there are a million videos on the interwebs already. So, okay. So as you can see, it does load with all the needed server files already set up. It already comes... Oh, it comes without mods in this case. What was not the idea, because I wanted it to have mods. It's fine. I'll update it. But yeah, as you can see here, you can add new mods if you want to, with the mod name, mod ID, and versions. So let me really quick update this, and then I'll show you how it looks when you have mods installed. Okay, I just updated the file with mods. Now, if you do want the original file, you can also just go here and override the config. So it by default, it comes without any mods installed. But if you do want this mod file for the WCS realism conflict, this is definitely the stuff you want. Now, we may also need this, so let me copy this at least. But it should all work completely fine. So if we look here, we have our, so everything that is like this, just keep it. Everything that needs information does have information like this one. Your public IP address. Okay, so go to the website again. Let me close it. And then here you see what is my IP address. Click on that. And then it's going to load that. And this is the one you want, the IPv4. You want to copy that. Then you want to go back and paste it here. Make sure there are no spaces because that one had a space. If so, it will break. It will not launch the server. So everywhere it says at your public IP, you want to replace with that, with your own public IP. Of course, your passwords, your server name. So we're going to do WCS tutorial. Why not? Tutorial. And oh, well, the scenario is already there. So I'll definitely make sure that the mods are updated because otherwise that won't work. And then of course here you have your cross platform. If you don't want cross platform, just click off, toggle it off and you go. And then of course here we have all the installed mods. And it's really easy to remove a mod and add a new one. So yeah, so once we have done that, just save your settings. It will then save the config file. So we have now our IP set correctly. We have the password set. Let me do another one. Password 1234. And for now, I'm just going to change all passwords to that. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the admin password. And then the other one is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, you add your admins. Like, that's really simple. All you need to do is go to Steam, in your case, and then go to account details. And then here you want to copy this ID right here. And then just paste it in there. Make sure there are no spaces. Okay. Once again, save settings successfully. All right. And now it is the moment of truth. And now we're going to hit start server. Fingers crossed. You can see server started. You can see the server is starting. No problems so far. So let's hope we do not get any errors. Now it may be that it's going to now download all your mods. What makes sense? So that may take a while. We'll just go and sit here for a minute. I'll wait for that to be all downloaded. And if anything happens in between, like an error or whatever you guys need to know of, I'll be back. All right, so the server is indeed started without any problems. Now, don't be alarmed that you now see that it now says Arma Reforger CP or Arma Reforger control panel. Don't worry, it's the same one. I just changed the name here real quick to a better name. So don't worry about that. It's the same one. So now what we're going to do here, it seems we're all fine. We're good to go. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look for my server name. I'm going to copy that. Now I'm going to close this for now because for me, it causes problems. Apparently the same as my, my webcam that is probably going to cut off again. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I'll just disable it for now so that doesn't happen. And now we're just going to wait for this to do its thing. Hit continue. We go to multiplayer. And as you can see, recently played. Now that server, of course, is interesting. So this is because it's technically seeing it as the same server. What makes sense? Because it's the same IP. Everything is the same except the server name. So yeah. It's not like it's using different ports. It's not like it's set up as the second server. No. So in your case, this will be fine too. So then, of course, we want to check 1, 2, 3. I don't know. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. And as you can see, it installed all the server files and we can join. No problem. Now, it's that simple. It works. Um, how do I update mods? Well, that's a really simple one. I will close this out. Unofficial dedicated server. You're currently playing on an unofficial WS server. Please know that WS do not provide support. This is correct. Don't worry about that. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to exit to the menu because, of course, and then close the game because we do not need to be here anymore. We need to be here. So how do I update the server? The server. Yeah, that too. Let me go over that real quick. Let me first reconnect to the server. All right, so how do I update my server? Well, first of all, what you want to do is stop the server. Just click on stop server, and then you see it killed the task. And then click here on OK, and this one will update. Now, do not close this because this is, again, running everything in the backend. Now, you could literally just minimize this and don't see it and just have this open like that. You can do that. But yeah, there is no need. Just don't close it. So how do I update the server? Actually, if you are updating your server, you want to close all this. But for now, I may add this in later so you can update your server with a button. But let's start while we're here with the update of your mods. So all you have to do if you want to update your mods. Now, I do actually know that this one, it has an updated version. So if I want to update this one, all I need to do is, I know the latest version is 4545. That's it. Save your settings, relaunch the server. Just update the version number of the mod and you're good to go. That's it. Now regarding updating your server, then you want to close all this. All you want to do then is just right click on this again. I always recommend running it as admin. Now you could do properties and just always run it as admin. Can you do that? I think you can. Okay, for some reason you can't. It's fine. But just right click on and run as admin. This will update your server files. Now keep in mind, sometimes when you do this, well, technically every time when you update this, and I will see if we can fix this somehow, this will reset back to what it was. So keep that in mind. So every time you update the server, what I recommend is just make a backup. Always when you update, make a backup. But especially of the server bed file, so you don't have to redo it. So you can just overwrite the bed file. So we're just going to do this. Let's say copy and paste, right? So we have a backup file. Then we update the server. And once we have done that, we just paste it back in, overwrite, and we're good to go. So that was it, guys. That was the installation of my my server installer. And of course, always join the Discord if you have any issues at all. Yeah, I really hope that you guys are going to have a way easier time on now setting up the server. And of course, this will evolve over time. And again, if you have any ideas you'd like to see edit, let me know too. And I'm always, well, I'm always welcome to other people that like to help with the project. If so, let me know and we can see if we can work together. With that being said, guys, I do hope you all enjoy. I will not edit this video. I will just go and upload it and get you guys rolling. So with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.